When I was young, I dreamt of a place. It was beautiful and terrible. They called it heaven. Man, tell me that doesn't hit. I love that portion of this story in Oink. This idea of like him being a good, obedient, kind of like servant to this like theology, and slowly, surely realizing that this shit is a way of making people conform. Chapter 1, Awakenings. This is where the chapter really starts, right? It says, you are not free. And this is ultimately a slaughterhouse. This is where they house all the slaves that they have, which are hybrid beings that were created literally to serve a purpose of like this capitalist consumption. And it says right here, I love this part. In Slaughterhouse 628, where I be raised, we were not allowed to have these. I know why now. They complicate things. And they're talking about thoughts and free will. As you can see here, in Slaughterhouse 628, it's ran like a prison. And what ends up happening in this portion of it is you have a younger one who's asking Oink all these questions, right? Things like, why do we eat the piggies? Aren't we pigs too? What is outside? And here comes the warden, right? He's like, our little Oink has so many questions. And Spigot, perhaps I can provide some education for his eager mind. That education, of course, is one of brutality. Of like, do what you're told and be useful to the machine. And if you're not, you'll cease to be. Another thing that they mentioned that he asked is like, who are these faceless creatures? And that's the whole point of like, you lose your humanity. You can hide behind this right here. And that's why what, we're seeing currently happening in the current context is so much more jarring. Because these faceless beings, they're protected by their anonymity to all the horrific shit that they do. But this is the part that I really do like in this section, right? It says, it'd be like any other day until it wasn't. And suddenly I woke from a deep sleep that be my life. Rise like lions from a slumber in unvanquishable numbers. And that's it for today, you guys. So remember, that's how rebellion start. That's how revolution start. It happens the minute we all wake up to our oppression. All right, guys. See you on the next reading.